Hello everybody and welcome to my 97th VBA 2010 tutorial. This tutorial is going to show you how to combine the previous tutorial of file system object with the opening of workbooks in order to bring data through from lots of different spreadsheets in a folder. So I've got a folder here and it will be in the examples one. And it's got the my new workbook that we created, and I've also created 2 copies, and each copy has within it a different piece of text in here. So I'm just going to extract this bit of text. This one says "What's up, world?" One of them says "Hello, world." One of them says "Goodbye, world." So I'm just going to draw it, bring it into that workbook there. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of this path. I just want the name in column 1, and then in column 2 I'm going to want the value. So I'm going to copy and paste this, and I'm actually going to delete that because we need to create our workbook object. So dim wb as workbook, and then we're going to, in here I'm going to set my workbook. So set wb equals workbooks dot open, and then I want to put in my file name, which is going to be object_file.path. And so it's going to cycle through them all and it's going to open them all up. So if I press play at the moment, then you'll see it's going to open up all of the spreadsheets in that folder, which at the moment is all of my tutorial ones. Which was a bit of a mistake. Let me just pause it while I close all them down. Right, so let's make sure we have put in our folder, and let's press play again, and it's just going to open up the 3 this time. So I've got all 3 open, and yeah, make sure you do the same thing I did and don't open up loads of them. So let's just close those 3 down again now. So my new workbook, my new work.copy, my new work.copy, and then it's written them in here. So what I want to do in this column is just put the values of in each of those things. So I want to go, I want to take this, I want to make column 2 equal to wb dot, oh, apparently I've lost the ability to type, sheet 1 dot cells 1, 1 dot value. And so that's just going to take the value from each of those sheets in turn. I'm then going to go wb dot saved equals true, and that's not going to save the workbook, it's just going to make it think it's saved. So when I try to close it down, it's not going to prompt me to try and save it in any way. So that's quite a useful one. It's also quite a good one if you never want people to save your workbooks. If you go into this workbook and then workbook open, and then put in before close, which is there, if you put saved equals true, then it's never going to prompt them to save it when they close it, which can be quite useful sometimes if you never want people to save it other than yourself. Just make sure you remember that you do it, because sometimes you'll close it down and it won't prompt you to save and you'll go no, because all your hours of hard work will be done. But then I'm going to do wb.close, and that's just going to close it down. And I want this to run quite fast, so I'm going to do application.screenUpdating equals false, and then at the end I'm going to do application.screenUpdating equals true. And so let's press play, and you'll see that when we go into our workbook, it's taken out the values from each of our different spreadsheets. So that's quite a good way of getting information from lots of different spreadsheets. That's going to be it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial I'm going to do a similar thing, except Instead of bringing them all through by opening them up, I'm going to bring them all through using the active data object. So thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you in the next tutorial.